Do you ever think maybe you're too old to play the bass? Come on in and have a seat. I want to talk to you. Hi, I'm John Liebman. Welcome to another episode of The Essence of Groove. I see it all the time. I hear people saying, oh, it's too late for me. I'm too old. I missed the boat. Yeah, it would have been fun, but oh well. Let me tell you something. I have students right now in their 50s, 60s, 70s. I have students in their 80s, for real, both men and women. And you know what they're doing? They're playing bass. They're learning music. They're playing the music that they love, and they're having the time of their life doing it. Do you think you can do this? How hard did I look like I was working there? Not very. What do you like? What's your music? Do you like those iconic classic rock songs from the 60s and 70s? That's what I grew up with. Or maybe you like the blues, a nice fun shuffle groove. Or how about a walking bass line? Do you think that'd be fun to play? Or maybe something funky, a little R&B thing. I know what you're going to say next. You're going to say, yeah, that's great, John, but you know what? I have arthritis, or I've had surgery, or I have tendinitis. You know, it just doesn't make sense for me. Well, I have students that have arthritis. I have arthritis. I have students with all kinds of issues that have found a workaround. I mean, you don't have to be a contortionist. You don't have to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to be Stu Hamm or Victor Wooten or Billy Sheehan to have fun playing the bass. If you've been following me at all, maybe you've heard me talk about Verlin Dowell from Ohio, one of my students. Verlin grew up loving Geddy Lee and Geezer Butler and John Paul Jones and those guys. And then Verlin had shoulder surgery, and he thought he'd never be able to play the bass again. But you know what? He found a different way to hold the bass. He found a different way to position his arm and his hands. And now he's playing his music, and in his words, the way only Verlin can say it, I have come a long way. Or Thomas Schell from New Jersey, who was born with his pinky pointed inward in a very unnatural way. And he thought playing bass was a non-starter. And he found a workaround. He found a different way to position his hand, a different way to hold the bass. Now he's playing in his church, and he's playing that 70s style funk R&B that he's always just loved so much. Or Dan Sapala from Pennsylvania, who was in a bad rollerblading accident a few years ago, broke his wrist pretty bad. And he found a workaround. He found a way that he could, same type of thing, hold the bass a little differently, position his arms a little differently. He tried it. All three of them tried it, as did many others. It doesn't work for everybody, but all I'm saying is give it a try. I've got students with all kinds of issues that have done this. You don't have to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to be in your 20s. You don't have to be Mr. America or Miss America to do it. Miss America? I don't know. You get my point. Give it a try and let me know what happens. My students are constantly blown away by how great they can make the music feel just by laying down a super simple bass groove. I see it all day long, every day. Give it a try. Let me know how it works out. I'd love to hear you say, you know, John, I didn't think I could do it, but I tried it. Yeah, there's some work there, but I was able to do it. I was able to make music. I was able to play my music that I loved so much when I was in high school or college or whatever. I would love to hear you say that. Leave a comment below. Just let me know what your experience is. I would love to hear from you. I've got all kinds of tips and advice for learning bass, so if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you do that right now. And I will see you right back here next week, same time, same place, with another edition of The Essence of Groove. I'm John Liebman. Let's play bass.